Peace, 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 peace. I just have a question. Do you always automatically expect everything to always work out for you? Do you always assume the best is always going to play itself out for you? When an experience comes into your life and it seems to not be working out based on what's shown, do you override that knowing that behind the scenes everything is working out still for you regardless of how it seems to be? Because if you don't believe that, if you don't always undeniably believe within you that everything is always arranging itself for your greatest good, for your greatest well-being, for your most best feelings of emotions to receive, then of course things aren't going to always work out for you. It is as simple as believing that everything is always working out for you. Some experience happens and you just switch it. You create a glitch in the matrix, believing with your heart, with your spirit, with your soul, that everything is still always working out for me. When you believe that, I promise you, things out of left field, things out of unexpected doorways will open for you in the perfect moment that you could have ever expected it. The unexpected comes to be. And that's why now, naturally, I'm always expecting the best. I'm always expecting for some way, somehow, for everything to always work out for me. And because I do, everything always, 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 always works out. It might not work out the way I thought it was. It might not work out in my timing. I don't even have timing for anything anymore. It's like, everything's always right on time. When I thought something was late, it reminded me and it showed me and proved to me, no, it wasn't late. It came right when you needed it. You thought it was late, but source behind the scenes made extra time for you to receive it. I promise you, if you start to create this glitch within your own program system to believe, even when it's hard, especially when it's hard to believe, this isn't the end yet, because everything always works out for me. And if I can't see how it's working out for me yet, it's because there's still more coming to prove to me that everything is always working out. I don't care what it looks like. I don't care what I do or don't have right now. As I need it, I'm gonna have it. The answers that I'm searching for are already within me. And as I need those answers, they will show themselves to me. It's like driving on a road trip. You got your navigation system turned on. You don't need to know every single turn in between. You just need to know from the point that you are right now, where do I need to go now? Do I need to go straight, or do I need to look out for a street to make a right, make a left? You don't need to know if there's 1,000 steps throughout your road trip. You don't need to know the 900 step. You don't need to know the 200 step. You don't need to know the 100 step. You don't even need to know the 3rd step. You don't even have to know the 2nd step. All you have to know is the 1st step you gotta take. And you trust and believe when we put in these directions in our navigation system on our phone, we trust and believe that as we're getting to our next, as we're about to approach to the next turn or stop or whatever it is, it's gonna alert us. In so distance, you're gonna turn right. And so distance, you're gonna keep going straight. Whatever it is, it lets us know. So don't worry about every single step in between. Don't worry about how it looks right now. Focus yourself on where it is that you know you're going. The road trip from point A to get you to point Z, A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, L, whatever, to Y, it might not be a pretty road. But if you know that you're going to a destination, let's say Tulum, paradise, we call it paradise out here. The road is going to be very bumpy, and there's going to be huge, massive holes because there's a bunch of holes in the street. I forgot what they're called in English. Potholes. You might get stopped by a few cops. Maybe, maybe not. Depends on your own energy. It's not going to be the nicest driving all the way from, let's say, the border of US and to get you all the way to across Mexico to Tulum. It's not going to be a nice ride, more than likely, depending on your perception of it. But you're going to go through bumps on the road for sure. But you know that once you get here to Tulum, it's beauty. It's paradise. It's kind of like that. The journey might not be the prettiest journey, but you can make it as pretty as it's meant to be based on how you perceive it. Knowing that I'm on this journey for a purpose, so let me just enjoy it because I'm on my way to Tulum. My journey here to move to Tulum was not a smooth road. I had to go through a lot of bumpiness, a ton of bumpiness. Even before I even left Tulum to go back and get all my stuff and sell what I needed to sell and get rid of whatever I needed to and organize everything I needed to organize back in the US. When I was still here in Mexico and made the decision that I wanted to live here, it was rocky already. It's like before I even was able to move myself physically to get to the actual move, it was already starting to get rocky for me. But it was all a part of the purpose. It grew me in so many ways. Every bump strengthened me. And every bump showed me how to maneuver the next bumps as I go along my way. So I remind you to create a glitch in the matrix and watch and see how different you feel. By always taking a deep breath, remembering your center and who you are, that everything is always working out for you. And there is greater, higher powers that are on your team, that are rooting for you, that are protecting you, that are giving you every tool you need as you need it. It's like right here, oh, you need a screwdriver, here you go. Oh, you need some whatever, here you go. Everything that you need, you have it. Everything that you need. I also want to emphasize on that because sometimes we ask for things that we don't need and we're stuck on, oh, I want it. It's wants. And then the universe is like, no, this is not for you. This is not for your greatest good. And we're like, no, but I want it. And then that's when the experiences happen that are not so great to experience, of us learning that just learning to trust also what's for us and what's not for us. And not be stuck on trying to control and try to be stubborn of like, no, but I want this. Could be people, places, things, whatever it is. Just trust that's what's for you, will always be there for you, will always be for you. And no matter what things looked like outside of you, everything is always working out. I promise you. Believe it, feel it, absorb it, live it. Peace.